I'll go crazy. How can all these things happen to just one person? Susan? Susan, where are you?
Huh?
Susan, will you come out of there and help me find some clothes, or must I come in and get you?
Oh, David, you wouldn't.
Oh, yes, I would. Oh, well, maybe I wouldn't. Susan, where's the gardener's room?
Why?
Because he must have some clothes. Where's his room?
What? I can't hear you.
You can hear what you want to hear.
No, really, I can't. What'd you say?
I just said... Oh, never mind. I'll find the place myself. The gardener must have clothes. Clothes are clothes.
Father's in town.
Well, he couldn't have taken all his clothes with him.
Oh, yes, he could.
Of all the conceited, spoiled little scatterbrains. My goodness, the man who gets you is going to have a lifetime of misery. Everything's going to be all right. Yes, everything's going to be... What do you want?
Well, who are you?
Who are you?
What, who are you?
What do you want?
Well, who are you?
I don't know. I'm not quite myself today.
Well, you look perfectly idiotic in those clothes.
These aren't my clothes.
Well, where are your clothes?
I've lost my clothes.
Well, why are you wearing these clothes?
Because I just went gay all of a sudden. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry.
Now, see here, young man, stop this nonsense. What are you doing?
I'm sitting in the middle of 42nd Street waiting for a bus.
Blows your mind drastically, fantastically. Blows your mind drastically, fantastically.
If you've noticed the world of Inzoi is eerily heterosexual, don't fret. The distinct lack of gay Zoids is a known issue. A known issue. This is the culture war. This is why there is a culture war. Activists can sneerily go, "You anti-woke chuds just turn everything into your dumb culture war." But that's gaslighting. This is the culture war right here. It's not gay gamers wanting to be able to flirt with gay NPCs in Inzoi. It's, if you've noticed the world of Inzoi is eerily heterosexual, don't fret. The distinct lack of gay Zoids is a known issue. There's no reason to frame it this way. Eerily heterosexual. This is the kind of thing that keeps the culture war going. It has nothing to do with caring about gay people. This is antagonism. Fantagonism. It's bait. It's clickbait. It's rage bait. You're supposed to point out stupid shit like this so that they can call it gamer outrage when there isn't outrage. I don't get what all the rage is about. It's a life sin. You're just mad at gay people existed. No, this is an activist thing. A Twitter activist thing at that. Weirdos, psychos online with genuine mental illnesses who've turned their sexuality into a cult. These people unironically pretend that there is something wrong with heterosexuality. These idiots wouldn't be here if it weren't for straight people. They are such a minority in the world that there are people online who say that they're gay or queer who aren't actually gay or queer. Hell, there are people in real life who are doing it just to get into comics, gaming, male-dominated spaces, just so that they could do this bit. If you've noticed the world of Inzoi is eerily heterosexual, don't fret. The distinct lack of gay Zoids is a known issue. There is nothing eerie about heterosexuality. Again, there's no need to even think up a line like that. When you read the article itself, it doesn't even warrant this headline. If you've noticed the world of Inzoi is eerily heterosexual, don't fret. The distinct lack of gay Zoids is a known issue. I love how they have it as news. Players were left scratching their heads for a bit, but Inzoi Studio has acknowledged the void where same-sex relationships should be. The void where same-sex relationships should be, alright? Any simulation is prone to bugs and gaps in immersion, but players stumbled on a pretty prominent one when Inzoi released earlier this week. While you can make a gay Zoi by tweaking the romantic preferences of any character you create, pre-made Zois out in the wild seem uninterested in playing for the other team. In fact, it's impossible for gay Zois to spawn, and same-sex relationships are impossible to achieve with them, as the game's Known Issues blog acknowledged yesterday. Granted, it is possible to have gay Zoids in your game by manually making a couple already in a relationship, but if you were hoping for your simulated characters to find same-sex love on their own, the technology simply isn't there just yet. It didn't take long for players to recognize the issue as they took to Reddit and other forums to question the straightness of it all. Reddit user Gimli son of a Gloin posted about the issue saying, 4 hours in, haven't found a single gay Zoe. Every Zoe from the same sex repels my romantic advances. Despite Inzoi Studios' acknowledgement of the issue, in a game all about simulating everyday life, a barrier this fundamental is majorly putting people out. Okay, so I wasn't going to go too hard on the author of this article because when it comes to the headline, it might not be his. The same way as with Kali Plaguey and how the too much water line is apparently not hers. So, with this article so far, it doesn't match the energy of the headline. But I will say that this point here, where he goes, despite Inzoi Studios' acknowledgement of the issue, in a game all about simulating everyday life, a barrier this fundamental is majorly putting people out. Yeah, this guy's full of shit. This isn't majorly putting people out. He's trying to do that now with this article. This is his example of people being majorly put out. Commenter, my boy Lucas, replied, I haven't bought the game yet when I read about it. Waiting for the patch, and then once everything is super gay, I am going in. Okay, so this is the full comment or reply from my boy Lucas. We've commented and talked about it at length at this point. I haven't bought the game yet when I read about it. Waiting for the patch, and then once everything is super gay, I am going in. So this piece of shit, what's his name, Justin Wagner, purposely edited my boy Lucas's comment to try and make him a target to the chuds who would mock him for not wanting to play a game until it becomes super gay.
It's me, Spider-Man!
Completely removing the first part of his statement, which puts the super gay part in context. The guy is joking. I'm sure he wants gay ships or whatever, but he's completely reasonable about it. The lack of same-sex relationships is joining a long list of known issues that the team is already aware of and fixing, along with localization errors and a whole host of other bugs. If you played The Sims for very long, you're well acquainted with the fact that bugs are par for the course in a life sim, though something as conspicuous as an NPC cast straighter than a box of bucatini was sure to cause an uproar in the year of our Lord 2025. But there was no uproar. This guy is full of shit. He's trying to drum up controversy where there is none. And he's using one guy's Reddit post to try and make him a target in a culture war that only exists because of articles like this. It's not slowed the game's roll down much, though. Of course not, because this isn't a real issue. This is the actual post, by the way. The entire thread is pretty calm for the most part, and there's even someone saying that people who are bringing up the gay issue are getting downvoted. So even within the actual Reddit forum, they're getting downvoted for bringing it up. And even with the downvotes, someone made a great point. If it's getting downvoted, it's because there have been dozens of posts about this already in the past 12 hours. Yet everyone keeps posting it like they discovered something new that no one else knows about. And it's likely that most of those people are just doing it for clout. Alright, let's see. It's not slowed the game's roll down much though, as its release has gone surprisingly well, despite the hitches and the fact that the game left us feeling rather cold. Of course, because this isn't a huge issue for most gamers, and nobody gives a shit what PC Gamer thinks. It seems that the issue is simply that townies all spawn in with a preference for the opposite gender, so hopefully it's a quick fix, and players can get their gay on sooner rather than later. Inzoi is available in early access on Steam. This wasn't worth writing an article about, but it's one of those things where I don't have an issue with gay gamers wanting to see more game romance options in a life sim. This isn't about turning Henry gay in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, just because some bundle of sticks complained about being forced to play as a straight character in a game where the protagonist is straight. There's a difference between these gay sociopaths online who think that they're the majority and that they should be catered to and worshipped and praised for being a man who likes sucking dick, and somebody wanting to play a life sim game where there's at least some gay NPCs. To be honest, in a life sim game, I don't have an issue with all the NPCs being player sexual. in even writing an article where you say, hey, here's a popular game getting a lot of buzz, and some gamers have pointed out that there doesn't seem to be any gay or bi NPCs in the world. But this is an issue that the devs are working on. But the thing is, the article is framed in a way that attacks straight people, particularly the headline, which is extremely antagonistic for no reason. But even shit like, though something as conspicuous as an NPC cast straighter than a box of bucatini, is one of those pointless jokes that isn't saying anything. This isn't about the patriarchy or this heteronormative bullshit critique that a lot of these activists keep pushing down everybody's throat when you're doing something that involves straight couples or men finding women attractive. This is life. It's predominantly straight. And like I keep saying, and like everybody must realize, that's how we all got here in the first place.
Picture